Hello there, beautiful souls. Today we are going to take a look at the energies between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So I'm going to use one of my new decks, the Karma cards, which have a lot to do with astrology, in order to check how are the energies of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And then I'm going to use my tarot deck in order again to analyze how is the energy, and I will take some oracle cards in order to see what would the divine masculine would like to say to the divine feminine. And yeah, let's start with the divine feminine first. All right, so I'm going to shuffle this deck like this because it has some reversed meanings as well, although I mean the cards have all kind of meanings, but there are some different things on the reversed options of the cards. So let's see how are the things around the divine feminine, some kind of main topics from this deck. Please Spirit, give us information. How are the things around the divine feminine? How are the energies around the divine feminine? What is the main topic regarding divine feminine? We have in Gemini information to explain, communications about, resultant from the fluctuations of. So with this card for the divine feminines, what I'm feeling is that they have desire to have some kind of conversation. They have desire to make things clear. They have desire to just settle things and just to, well, just taking a look at this card. I mean, I think it came in a previous reading as well, and I get the very same sensation here, that it has something like an optical illusion, and it just wants to like indicate oneness. It's like two heads are becoming one. It's like something is multidimensional and it's all falling into place and becoming one. And this is what I sense for the divine feminine. She just wants to make things clear. She just wants to just reconnect and make things clear, make everything the way it's supposed to be. There is some kind of desire for talk here from the divine feminine with that Gemini energy. All right, let's see what more. Please Spirit, give us more information. What we need to know regarding the divine feminine. What we need to know regarding the divine feminine. We have in the 10th house, responsibly, success, become a person of power and status in the 10th house. Okay, so maybe something in your 10th house in your birth chart is going on, but the 10th house usually wants to indicate something regarding your higher goals, your higher aspirations. And yeah, what I'm feeling from this card is that you are climbing towards something, you are looking up towards your aspirations, and maybe this is the right thing to do within a twin flame journey, because by tapping into your life path, by tapping into your life purpose, you are just accelerating somehow the movement of this journey, because this is what this journey is about. It is to just give you light in order to help you realize who you are, in order to just help you step into the right path. And this is what you do with the divine masculine. I mean, you are just like mirroring each other and showing each other the right way until you manage to reach a union. So having something to do with 10th house, it wants to indicate this is the highest point of your birth chart. This is something with your responsibility, something that you're aiming for. And this might be as a general topic in those days. I mean, the days around you see this reading, this might be something that you might be thinking about. You might be thinking about your life purpose. You might be thinking about what you are supposed to do on, what you're supposed to do on this planet. So also you might be taking new responsibilities. This also could be the option. But this is the overall energy around the divine feminine. Let's take one more card. Please Spirit, give us more information. What is going on around the divine feminine? What are the energies? what we need to know about the Divine Feminine. What are the energies around her or around them, because the Divine Feminine is just an energy. It could be from male gender as well. So what is going on around the Divine Feminine? We have Uranus, an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Okay, so this is quite good, I think, because with the Uranus, indeed we are having some kind of unexpected event. Uranus is representing surprise, something that you don't see coming, something that you think is going to go one way, but it's turning in a completely different direction. And indeed, from this card, what I'm sensing is that something in your life might be changing. Something might be changing in a way that you've never expected. And yeah, Uranus is actually one of the symbols of astrology, because most astrology books that I have seen, there is usually Uranus symbolized, which is like higher octave of the intellect, higher octave of Mercury. So definitely what I'm feeling from this card here is that something is going to change ways for you, Divine Feminine. Something is, or maybe you are just going to see something from a different perspective, from a different view. But I'm sensing some kind of change, something unexpected. And honestly, from these three cards that we have, I sense something major going on within your life. I sense some kind of change, not changing, but putting things together. It's like with the Gemini, I sense like getting some kind of ideas, getting some kind of clarity, getting desire to communicate things out, either with your Divine Masculine or with yourself, just to make things clear within your head. And also with the 10th house, I sense some kind of aspirations towards higher goals. And with Uranus, I definitely sense some kind of change of perspective, change of ideas, or something unexpected might happen in your life. It's quite likely. Alright, let's proceed with the tarot and see what we are going to get as an energy for the Divine Feminine. Just going to shuffle like this in order to refresh the energy of the deck. Apologies if you are hearing noises. There are cars and motorcycles passing by every now and then, and sometimes they're a bit louder. All right. So, please, Spirit, give us information. How are the things with the Divine Feminine? What is the energy around the Divine Feminine right now, at this moment when they're seeing this video? What is the energy around them in current times? We have the Magician in upright. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. And in the bottom of the deck, we have 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is an interesting depiction of 9 of Wands. I almost couldn't recognize that this was 9 of Wands. Just gonna pull my sleeves before I burn them on the candle. So we have the Magician cards, and we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in Classic Tarot. And what gets my attention here is that we have the Infinity symbol, which leads me to the fact that I feel like the Divine Feminine is realizing how things are flowing within life. It's like the Divine Feminine finally acknowledges her own power, which is a very, very good message, especially after the last time when I did the reading, where the energies of the Divine Feminine was quite low and she was feeling pain. Now I sense that the Divine Feminine is getting into much more confident kind of state, and the Divine Feminine is finally acknowledging her own, their own power. I'm sorry if I say her, it's just an energy, but yeah, I make mistakes sometimes. But yeah, the Divine Feminine is acknowledging their power, and Here we see the infinity symbol, which kind of leads me to the fact that things are just flowing there the way they are supposed to flow. I mean, it just follows the natural flow of life. And it's like that cheetah that we see in this card is turning its head towards its back. It's like it's saying to you as if, yes, I know how things are working. I accept my fate and I know what I should do. I just have that internal intuitive sensation and I know how I should proceed within this situation. And having the Daughter of Pentacles, this card, I sense a lot of innocence from this card. Somebody here is quite innocent and somebody, well, what I'm sensing actually is that from innocence, somebody's climbing towards some kind of more maturity, some kind of more knowledge. Maybe when you started this journey in the beginning, you were quite naive and innocent and not realizing what was going on. But now I sense that you are stepping into a power, you are stepping into more confident kind of state. And with the Daughter of Pentacles, what I'm sensing actually is again some kind of positivity, because you have the rainbows above this deer. And indeed, I'm sensing a lot of innocence from this deer. So what I feel as a main message from these two cards combined is that you are stepping into power, but still you are keeping your sweet and innocent side. And the Pentacle has something to do with material world as well, with finances. So maybe some of you are focusing on your work or on your material world. Maybe some of you are seeing clearly what you want to do for work, or in general what is your calling for, like some kind of profession or something that will be rewarding for you. But the overall energy here is quite good. I sense somebody that is realizing something and just gaining that confidence, and at the same time keeping their sweet side, their innocence. Somebody that is confident but at the same time nice, not like confident and making other people feel bad from their confidence. On the contrary, someone who knows when to act in a certain way. I sense a Divine Feminine who has matured a lot. And then we have this card, the Nine of Wands, and we have it in reverse position, but to be honest, this card is quite weird within this depiction, because we have something like stairs made out of wands, but if we look at it from this perspective, we have something like a bridge. This is what I'm sensing. It's like we have that gap in between, we have moon down below, and we have something like a bridge, something that you can hold on to and you can pass that bridge, or something that there are some woods on it in order to not fall. And the moon is under, which represents emotions. So actually what I'm feeling from this card, just came to me the message, is that as a general energy, the Divine Feminine is healing up her wounds. I mean their wounds. The Divine Feminine is healing. They are patching up their wounds. I just saw these things like stitches, like putting together some kind of stitches in order to heal the wounds. And since the moon is under this gap or whatever it is, since the moon is under, it feels like they are putting the emotions a bit, they're toning the emotions down, and they are healing the wounds. They are closing up the wounds with stitches. This is the general energy for the Divine Feminine. And just bear with me to take a new candle, because this one just went out. Just bear with me for a moment. Alright, I took a green one just to have some more association with the heart chakra. And also just to have some kind of change, because I've been using the whitish yellow ones quite often. Alright, next question will be, how does the Divine Feminine feel regarding the Divine Masculine? Let's see what energy the Divine Feminine is sending towards the Divine Masculine. Again, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this came quite good actually. So what the Divine Feminine wants to say towards the Divine Masculine. Again, what I said about the Nine of Wands here, I sense somebody that is healing, somebody that is patching up the wounds and just making things together. I mean, putting things together and healing, putting the emotions a bit down and healing from some kind of situation. And this is what the Divine Feminine wants to indicate towards the Divine Masculine, that they are healing, they are putting down all those emotions or all those hurt feelings. And also we have the Emperor in reverse position here. It's like the Divine Feminine wants to say that they are burying their ego. They are burying all those, well, here we have a tree. Tree wants to indicate some kind of stability, some kind of healthy kind of environment. But also we have a sun that is blocked by another celestial object. Well, I sense some kind of suppression, and since we have the Emperor here, we are talking about suppression of some kind of ego, I think. The Divine Feminine wants to say to the Divine Masculine that she has gotten rid of her ego, she's burying down her ego or all the things that were holding her back in order to be to meet their true selves. And they are healing from whatever has happened between them and their divine counterpart. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is perfect timing for this card to appear. And also we have here, I mean, just take a look at this depiction of Wheel of Fortune. We have the moon, which represents feminine energy, and here we have the sun, which represents the masculine energy. And here we have all those knits that are entangled. So what I sense from this card is that the Divine Feminine finally realizes that whatever they do, they are like knits here. I mean, they are like entangled with that Divine Masculine. And regardless of what they do, the destiny is going to just make them come together. The destiny will just bring them together. And also here we have that owl, which indicates wisdom, which indicates some kind of higher knowledge, and it's just sitting on the highest point of this tree or that branch. So it's like it's seeing things from up high and seeing things clearly. I feel like the Divine Feminine is realizing their life purpose. They are realizing this journey in a clear and objective way. And they are sending this as energy to the Divine Masculine. So yeah, there isn't much more I can say about the energy of the Divine Feminine actually, because the energy came quite good. Here I see a Divine Feminine that has completely understood, has understood their journey. A Divine Feminine that has fully awakened, or at least realizing how things are working, and somebody who is quite in touch with their spiritual side, and somebody who has grown a lot from their journey, from their twin flame journey. Alright, let's move towards the Divine Masculine. Or maybe I should ask one more question regarding the Divine Feminine. I feel like, yeah, the cards came quite good regarding the Divine Feminine. I don't want to ruin the energies, but I honestly don't know what else I should ask regarding the Divine Feminine. I feel like the energies came quite good. Let's move to the Divine Masculine and see how are things there around them. Just going to put the cards back and start the same way for the Divine Masculine as I started for the Divine Feminine. Just going to put these cards together. Okay, I'm going to shuffle like this in order to just make things, I mean, they have reversed meanings as well, so Some of the cards might turn around. All right. Please, Spirit, give us information. How are the things around the Divine Masculine? How are the energies around the Divine Masculine as collective? What we need to know regarding the Divine Masculine as collective? We have in Scorpio purification to resurrect, the secrets of, resultant from the power of. Alright, this is quite interesting here for the Divine Masculine because we have Scorpio energy and we have message regarding purification. And indeed I'm sensing that, the Scorpio energy usually goes deep. So this wants to indicate that Divine Masculine is still going deep within themselves. The Divine Masculine might be in some kind of self-realizing process. They might be going within their own dark night of the soul, and they might be just discovering more things about themselves and about this journey. Maybe they just realize, I just see those two Scorpios here and I think of a mirror. So maybe your reflection is reflecting something within them and they are trying to get through that. They are trying to realize why they feel those things regarding you, why they have those feelings and sensations that they don't experience with any other person. And also we have a snake in the middle of this, which in this depiction I sense that we are talking about some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge. Yeah, and definitely I sense that the Divine Masculine is doing some kind of inner child, not inner child healing, but some kind of internal world. They are getting to know themselves better. All right, let's see more. Please, Spirit, give us more information. What we need to know about the Divine Masculine as a main topic, as energy. What is the energy around the Divine Masculine? We have the 10th house. Similar like the Divine Feminine, it came in exactly same spot as with the Divine Feminine. We have the 10th house, so they as well think about their higher purpose. Both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are looking forward towards their higher purpose. They are looking forward towards their life path, towards their life goal. So they are focused in their life goal. And having this card appearing for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, it wants to indicate that I feel like here we have somebody that is getting close to being awakened. A Divine Masculine won't be able to follow their true path if they haven't done their internal work, if they haven't had some kind of introspection. And what I sense here for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine as energy is that things are pretty much aligning for both sides, because both sides are starting to look for their higher purpose, which will bring them together. Alright, let's take one more card from this deck. Please, Spirit, give us information. What we need to know regarding the Divine Masculine. What are the energies around the collective Divine Masculine in this twin flame journey? Okay, this one wants to come. I can't believe. This is the perfect mirror. This is the same card that came for the Divine Feminine as well, but I think this is the reverse version. I'm going to read the messages. So, stir up the situation by using, be open to new ideas about, invent a way to. Okay, this is the other side of the card that came for the Divine Masculine, but it's pretty much the same cards, the same two cards that came for Divine Feminine came for the Divine Masculine as well. So, I definitely sense that things are aligning here. It's like the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are starting to become one or something like that. So, with the Uranus card, again, with the Divine Masculine, we are talking about things that are being changed. But this card is saying to them, be open to new ideas about, invent a way to. So maybe they are looking for a way in order to reconnect with the Divine Feminine, or maybe they are starting to see things from different perspective. They are having change of heart and they are just seeing things with different eyes. And yeah, actually this is what I'm feeling from this card. There is a lot of unexpected kind of energy, and it's like things are moving forward because Uranus is a planet that makes things just move forward, makes things just get like renewed. It has some kind of energy that is cannot be contained in one place. Alright, so this reading is quite interesting. Let's see what the tarot is going to indicate. I'm just going to shuffle like this in order to refresh the energy of the deck. Alright, so please Spirit, give us information. What is the current energy around the Divine Masculines? What we need to know about the current energy around the Divine Masculines? We have the Father of Pentacles in reverse and Father of Wands in reverse. Okay. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Swords upright. Okay. This is quite interesting here. So, having the Father of Pentacles in reverse, which is the King of Pentacles, I feel like something in their life is not going alright. As a current energy, things are a bit shaky. And yeah, I mean, this is what I'm sensing from this card, that something feels unstable within their life. I mean, having this stack in reverse, I sense some kind of pain from them, to be honest, because whatever I do with that stack, whichever way I turn it, my attention falls towards their eyes, and I sense some kind of sadness. I sense some kind of sadness from this stack. So, since this is a collective reading, I feel like for most of you, maybe the Divine Masculine is having some kind of issues within their financial life or with their professional life, or maybe with their stability in general. But I also sense some kind of sadness here. And having the Father of Wands as well, this is the King of Wands actually in reverse position. We have a King Cobra that is with its head down. And again we have lightning here. Lightning is symbol of Uranus. It's like Uranus is interfering within the Divine Masculine's life. It's like lightning is striking them in order to make them realize regarding this journey. So having this card in reverse position as well, it feels like something is being on hold for them. It's like, well, I feel like they are not, well, it's like they don't know what to do exactly. They feel a bit lost. This is what I'm sensing from these two cards coming in reverse position. Especially because both cards are representing kings, and kings don't like being with the head down. So, in their energy, this time I feel a bit more imbalance in the Divine Masculine. And we have the Three of Swords in the bottom of the deck. I mean, you can see the blood on these swords. They are hurting, definitely. They are heartbroken. This time the energies are bad around the Divine Masculine. The last time it was around the Divine Feminine. It's like things are changing. But I feel like they are feeling heartbroken, they are feeling sad. Maybe some of them think that they have lost it all. Maybe some of them think that they have messed up completely within this connection and there is no going back. But yeah, just seeing this card as a general energy, it wants to indicate that currently the Divine Masculine is feeling pain. And maybe currently they are in that Scorpio energy, as I mentioned in the beginning, because the Scorpio energy is quite dark, but you experience that darkness in order to find your light. Even, I mean, in the darkest darkness, you are finding the brightest light. So in order for them to come to realization, they need to submerge in that darkness. They need to submerge in those difficult feelings, in those difficult emotions, just like the Divine Feminine usually does all her life. So let's take a look how they are feeling regarding the Divine Feminine. So please, Spirit, give us information. How does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine? How does the Divine Masculine feel towards the Divine Feminine? Ace of Pentacles, okay. And 10 of Pentacles. And in the bottom we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse position. Okay, this is quite interesting actually, because we have 2 Pentacle cards. Here we have a tree that has been chopped, but you can see that in the bottom of the tree, I mean in the core of this tree, we have something like a mini sun. We have some kind of energy. We have something that is going to like bring some kind of a new life. This is what I'm sensing. And it's interesting how it's cut to form a star, which is a symbol of pentacle. Really beautiful illustration of this card. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they have huge desire to start something stable with you. Especially having the 10 of Pentacles under this card makes it even stronger, that they are looking forward to build something stable with you. They are looking forward to have some kind of a new beginning from a scratch. It's like they want to wipe all the things that have happened until now and start a completely new page, completely different new page, or maybe even different book. Just start anew completely. And I definitely sense a lot of hope in them, because my attention immediately gets drawn to that little circle that is in that core of that tree. Sorry for the camera shake. It's like something new can come from there, some kind of a new life can be brought from there. And again, having the 10 of Pentacles under this card, it wants to indicate that again, there is big potential. There is possibility for an absolute abundance. And again, my eyes are falling in the circle of, in the center of this card, because this kind of reminds me of the structure of a tree, if you think about it. I mean, you know, when you cut a tree, it has like those rings that are all over it. And again, in the center of that tree, we have a pentacle. And this pentacle has a smaller pentacle within it. It's like they're focusing in the center, which is the balance. They want to bring things between you two in a balance. This is what I'm feeling. They have that intention, and they definitely know that they have messed up. They definitely regret about messing up. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. Well, these 2 wands, they look a bit like magic wands from Harry Potter, to be honest. It's like somebody is hoping to just, maybe not 1 wand, but maybe with 2 wands to make it even stronger, to make some kind of magic. But I mean, having this card in reverse wants to indicate that maybe they just don't have idea how to approach you. They just we see that they have some kind of desire, but at the same time they don't have idea, or maybe they feel like they have messed up too much and they are trying to come up with some kind of plan or some kind of idea how to do that. But at the moment, as a general energy, they are a bit confused and they don't know how to do that. I mean, if they have messed up, if you're not in communication, my advice is to not to not start communication with them in a 3D, because this almost never helps. This is like, I mean, chasing someone in the 3D is not that helpful. Usually the twin flames have that 5D connection. There you can communicate, but through synchronicities, through some kind of mental energy if you are feeling it, or through dreams. But yeah, I feel like they want to make things correct, but at the same time they don't know what is the right approach. They don't know how to get back into your life, and they're having difficulty to make plans about it. But the desire is there, definitely. Definitely they want a new beginning with you. This is something they are aiming for. And also they want to make it stable. They want to make everything in balance. Alright, so I will just put the deck a bit aside. I'm not going to take any more cards. I think like today the energies came quite clear. The cards just wanted to indicate what they wanted to indicate, and they just came in a quite clear manner. So I will take some oracle cards and see what they would like to say to you if they had the option to talk to you. So please, Divine Masculine Collective, let us know what you would like to say to the Divine Feminine. What the Divine Masculine would like to say to the Divine Feminine as collective energy. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so maybe you are feeling this too. Maybe you can feel their presence around you. I mean, being in that journey, you can usually almost all the time feel their presence. You can almost all the time feel that they are thinking about you too. And you see synchronicities and signs about this to just let you know about that they are there and they are thinking about you, just to feel their presence. But they are saying, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So maybe instead of, I mean, they cannot sleep good, maybe they just think about you a lot. Maybe you are in their dreams too. Let's take some more cards. So please, Divine Masculine, give us information what you would like to say to the Divine Feminine, this collective. What is the thing that you would like to say to the Divine Feminine but you don't dare? Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay. So here I think we are talking about Divine Masculine that is getting closer to being awakened. Because maybe they just realized how much they have hurt you. Maybe they just realized how much damage they have caused to you, and this made them feel pain. This made them feel crushed, literally. I mean, the card is saying finding out the truth crushed me. So I feel like here we are talking about Divine Masculine that is realizing the truth. A Divine Masculine that is realizing how much pain they have caused you. And now they are hurting just by thinking about all the damage that they have done to you. Alright. Oh, this card just wanted to jump out. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. So, this is a bit tricky because, I mean, I told you before about the contact in 3D. Well, most people don't advise for 3D contact unless the Divine Masculine makes the move and just contacts. But they are saying, I will wait for a sign from you. Maybe you can send a little sign, something that is hinting but not a direct one. Maybe you can send some kind of indirect sign without texting them directly, just by posting something that might hint them that you are still, I mean, they are still in your mind. Although I don't know how you're going to do that, but well, you don't have to actually do anything. They are just saying, I will wait for a sign from you. So maybe they are stalking your social media as well. That also could be hint from this card, that they are checking out your social media profiles and trying to find out what's going on within your life, and trying to see some kind of signs how you're doing. And in general, I feel like they might be stalking you, they might be checking out what you're posting, so watch out for that. Okay, one last card. Please let us know what you would like to say to the Divine Feminine, but you normally don't dare to do that. Please let us know. And while I'm saying that, I don't know if you can hear it, I hear a crow that is like singing. Well, here in the Netherlands where I am, there are a lot of crows and ravens, and sometimes, well, I rarely hear them sing or say something. They're like whisperers from divine powers. But just before I shuffled, I heard the crow singing. And okay, this card is saying, I left when I saw you with someone. So this might not resonate for all of you. This might resonate for some of you, but maybe they suspect that there is already somebody new in your life, and maybe that's why they decided to pull back. Or maybe they just yeah, I'm sensing quite confusing energy here. But they say, I left when I saw you with someone. Maybe they suspect somebody. Maybe they suspect that you are already with someone. Maybe they are not sure if you are still on to them or you have moved on. Maybe there has been very long time, I mean, very long time maybe has passed between you two before after your separation. So I feel that insecurity kind of energy from most divine masculines. They are not sure if you are still waiting for them, or they just don't know if you have completely moved on with your life and forgotten about them. I think this is what is causing insecurity in them, what we saw here within the cards. And this is what is triggering them to go towards their dark night of the soul, which is not bad at all, because in order to get awakened, they need to dive into the darkness. They need to dive within themselves. They need to have some kind of introspection in order to realize about this connection, in order to come forward with you, come forward towards you and present you something stable. So these were the energies for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. If you enjoyed the reading, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can see it and benefit from it and get the right messages for their twin flame situation. And yeah, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done this yet, because your support is helping me grow and helping me create more content for you. At least it keeps me motivated to just come up with new things and just to keep going and making things better and better for you. So yeah, that were the energies. There is nothing more to add to it. I feel like the energies overall are positive, and I hope things are going to work out for the best of all of you, and I hope the union is coming closer and closer for all twin flames. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye.